Hello everybody, this is Nick speaking. Welcome back to another episode of PolyCraft. Today is episode number 46, and I just opened a chest. How about that? I opened a chest. Not very impressive or anything, but you might have seen a little bit of glimpse there of what we're going to be doing for today. Well, one of the things that I've been wanting to do, I've been noticing it a lot, is I seem to always need more stuff over here, and I just keep randomly throwing stuff into different chests over here in the water temple, because I tend to work over here a lot, and I'm just not very good at actually making sure I have the equipment I need to do it. So my plan for today is to build an extended storage area, so we'll and maybe we'll also have a little bit of an extra better furnace area than we have over here as well. So my thought is I kind of want to go this way towards the back of the water temple here. We are just down underneath, so my thought is this area we can maybe have like these be just unused chests then, and then we'll have like the actual storage system back there, and we can, if we make a larger storage system, I think we'll have a lot more space to actually do stuff with. So that's kind of my thought, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to use some TNT to actually excavate this time around, because we seem to always just take our pick and dig and dig and dig, and it takes forever to do. So I thought, why not change it up a little bit? We'll use some TNT to do our excavating this time, and I'm gonna actually do it in a little bit of a time-lapse sort of thing as well, so I'm gonna get ready to go with that. We'll light the flames to show off that we're starting. Just like that, and put them back out because we don't want this entire place to start on fire. But yeah, so there are hoppers up here. I am concerned about that because I do want this to continue running while I'm doing all this, so I'm probably gonna just start a little bit further back, and I'm thinking we might as well just kind of keep this sort of level. We'll go out over to there, and then we can worry about the storage room from there on. So I'm going to get started on this time lapse, and you guys should start hearing music right about now. Alright, so we did a little bit of blast excavating, and yeah, I actually happened to have found a cave that I wasn't expecting to find. Pretty big one at that, just right back there, and let's go back there again. Yeah, because I did end up going here a little bit inside that montage and looking around a little bit. I found some diamonds, which is cool. And there were lots of mobs in here. And there's still more. There's still another spot up there. And yeah, there's still more of this to explore, and it's kind of crazy how many skeletons are in here. I was kind of hoping there would be a skeleton spawner somewhere in here, because that'd actually be kind of nice, because yeah, that's kind of one of the things I've been wanting too, is a spawner to use for stuff. So yeah, just a lot of cave here, but yeah, nothing in it to have a spawner or anything nearby, so darn it anyways. But who knows, we might be able to turn this into something, and we'll have another area to use maybe for more expansion down here out behind the water temple. So that always works out for us, because you know, and we got a good portion of this lit as well, so hopefully we don't get too many more mob spawns over here, which also means, I guess, that the should be getting a little bit better rates for the Guardian farm, and yeah, there's just gonna be a lot of that going on. But anyways, I blasted out a good chunk of area for a storage room, and yeah, so it's gonna now need to, we're now just gonna need to figure out the actual dimensions of the room, and then I think there's gonna be a good amount of redstone area behind it. So partially what I'm thinking needs to happen is these two hallways on the sides are going to basically continue straight out, so that's kind of why this is up here. And then we'll kind of just have kind of a squarish shape storage room, chests on all four sides. And actually, this might be the perimeter of the room itself here. So I'm thinking on this side, maybe we have like steps down into it or something, and can actually be like down here, maybe at like this level or something. And then you can go up quite a bit with this chests without really having much of a problem doing that. So yeah, the only thing about it is I do want to do kind of more of an automated thing here, so it's gonna be a little bit different from what we have over in the Nether for that storage room, which this one is basically going to replace it. So yeah, and even this, we can probably start it a little bit closer over here, and maybe that tunnel can start maybe down over here more or something. That might be a little bit more helpful for us, and actually that might be one more spot where we need a TNT here to light up, so let's do that one as well. There we go. Get a little bit more area excavated there that way, and TNT's kind of fun to play with sometimes, so yeah. Alright, so we are going to need more torches, I'm sure. We're also going to need to figure out what we want to do with the storage room, because right now it's just an empty cave sort of thing going on, and we need to fill it with stuff. So I'm part of me wants to just kind of have this be the edge of it still too, just kind of line up with that up there, but I don't know that I like that idea. I mean, yeah, this is a nice small room and all, but we want an area for bulk storage is what's going on here, and well, yeah, it's not gonna be very easy to do some sort of bulk storage system with a whole bunch of different items and all of that if we just have a little... If we just have kind of a narrow corridor here with chests on either side. So I'm thinking we're gonna need to do something a little bit larger. So I think I'm gonna try to load up my workshop world, which is what I call it, and basically kind of experiment around with different designs and stuff and see what I like, so we can have a little bit of a plan to go here, and I'll probably show you what that is when I get the plan for it. And, well, I don't want it to be a corridor, that's for certain, and who knows, maybe even a cool floor design would be fun to have. So I think I'm gonna head over there. I'm gonna cut this off a little bit here, and while I'm thinking about it, we need to go get those diamonds, because there were diamonds down here, and the, one of those lava locations. I think it was this way over here. Yeah, there were a few diamonds here, so we're gonna mine those up while I'm thinking about it, so that way people don't start complaining that I missed diamonds. Although they're going to anyways, so why does it matter? Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. Make sure they're nice and safe. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 diamond ore. Pretty good when I'm not even trying to find diamonds, so it looks like there's more cave over there too, so we might have to lava bucket this up, go exploring maybe next episode. So, you know, because that's one of the other things, we do need to try to light up as much of this area as possible so we can get better rates for the Guardian farm, because I have a feeling even though we're getting somewhat good rates, it could be a lot better if we, you know, actually take the time to consider that we got all this cave around us that's not lit up either. And this cave back here is a brand new cave I just found, so yeah, those things are gonna just keep showing up. And how much? Just wondering how much of the... Yeah, see, I don't even know if we've been in range of this while we've been doing all this stuff back here, so... Yeah. Probably not, because, again, the farm is way up over here. And yeah, sometimes... Yeah, and I did a little bit of something here, too. There is glass above the lava here, so basically if they try to jump, they're just going to fall straight down. I thought it's a little bit easier than them jumping over this multiple times, so they'll just kind of scoot down in there and they just die immediately. So yeah, so I'm gonna, you know, work on coming up with a design for this area over here, and I'll probably show you what I'm thinking at the end here, or at least once I finally decide what I want to do with it. So I'm gonna go figure out what I'm going to do here. I'm going to come back with the new design and show it off to you guys. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and I've taken some work on getting the expanded storage room ready. And you can see a little sneak peek of it over there, and let's head on in. Okay, so, big room. Big room. Yes. So, yeah, I mean, the roof's not actually dug out yet, but I kind of wanted to just kind of give you guys a feeling of what I'm going for here, because I don't have the supplies to build it now. There's a Guardian farm over here that needs to do lots of work, so yeah, so there's that problem. And obviously, if it needs to do a lot of work, it means we don't have the supplies for this, so I can't actually build what I want to build, but at least right now. So I'll be able to do it soon. And yeah, so basically the idea of this storage room is I wanted to have some larger areas for this kind of stuff to go in, the prismarine stuff and the automatic stuff that we use for this area. So my thought was I need to get a larger storage room for all of this. So basically we're gonna need large panels like this over here, or even this one over here. These center ones are a little bit larger than the side ones. And basically we're just gonna store the prismarine stuff, make the items, instead of actually having to raise them like we do back here, they go into here and actually... Oh, that's not good. We need to go check that right now, because there's a lot of items piling up there. Okay, this is stuck on. That's weird. For some reason, the item elevator's stuck in one spot. Well, I hope stuff gets sucked into it soon. That might be why not a lot of stuff is showing up. See, it's a good thing I have this little... Actually, you know what? Might even be worth going in there with the Silk Touch and grabbing this extra items for now, so we don't build up too far. But it's a good thing to know that we're gonna need to take care of that a little bit. And actually, I don't think that elevator will be necessary anymore, because we'll be at this level here, which is gonna be up above all those chests, so we can just kind of bring it down and over, rather than trying to keep it going at the same height, and can put it into the system more down further, rather than trying to do it right at the top. And actually, maybe we can have like some actual furnaces over here in the wall, maybe on both sides or something, and the fish can just go in there and get cooked automatically, rather than me having to, you know, actually fill the stuff in. So that'll be nice as well for something to add. And do have lots of fish. So fish might be something that needs to have an overflow area too. Maybe we even just, say, put this kind of, maybe a separate room back over here or something, and the fish kind of go into furnaces randomly in this area, so we can kind of just reach in one of the furnaces, grab some fish, the furnace will fill back up with a new set of fish and start cooking, which... Okay, this system is really badly messed up right now. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen it backed up so much. Wow. Alright, so we're just gonna need to get as much of that out of there as possible, and the nice thing about this is I can just put that right back, and boom, nobody will ever know we were in there. And hopefully that takes care of this issue over here. Yep, there we go. We're getting rid of everything out of this. And... alright, we should be fine now. But it's nice to know that this is not working how I thought it was. It might even just be easier to not even use the water stream up here anymore, because we're not using the rest of it, and I know we have plenty of the iron at this point, so we don't really have to worry about using up iron for all the iron on the server. So iron really is a non-issue. Our main issue is making sure we can have room to store everything, and making sure our system doesn't clog up like it was seeming to right there. And could just be because the pumpkin and melon thing, maybe it overloads the system or something. I have no idea what's actually causing it, so... And yeah, it looks like everything's emptied out now, so... Yeah, that's gonna, well, now that we've had this big sidetrack here, we get back over here to the actual thing we're working on. Yeah, we're gonna have lots of nice area for storage. Basically, each of these will be completely filled with double chests, going kind of from back to front this way on both sides here of the room, and also possibly some chests up above. I'm not sure if I want to do that part or not. Might just be this little room here for like our miscellaneous stuff, and then our main storage out here just for like prismarine stuff and our other AFK-able stuff. So we'll just have that little bit here, and then that should be mostly all we need for storage here, I would hope. Because this isn't really like our main storage room. This is just a kind of side room for stuff. And oh yeah, actually this system might be good to kind of just use as kind of a smaller sorting system. We can maybe think about getting a whole bunch of different items in each of these, and rather than just trying, and then we know which chest to go into to get stuff. So of course we'll need some like bulk ones too. Like we'll have like one for maybe, like we'll maybe have like this over here is all wood, and maybe this one over here is all cobblestone or something, and then we can probably fish will actually just be in a separate area altogether, I think, just so that way we can kind of maybe set up a furnace area. We'll have all the fish go into the furnace area, they'll all cook, and then maybe we put the cooked fish out here or something, but then again, maybe we'll want to have some of the cooked fish or for some raw fish for other stuff. Like, I can't think what we would use for raw fish, because the villager trade is for cooked fish. Yeah, I'm not sure what we need raw fish for, but yeah, cooked fish is actually going to be pretty good for us, because it's our food and it's a villager trading source, so both of those combined are going to be a good thing. And yeah, so other than this, there's not really too much else going on. We might need to go upward a little bit, and I think we're actually close to the ceiling of the water temple itself here, so I don't know how much further up we're going to go. I kind of wanted to do a domed roof here, but actually we might have enough space for it, just barely. Basically the dome it's going to be like kind of a sort of curve shape that goes up and over, so the center will be kind of here, and let's see, would that be, so we're at 32 here, and the surface up here is at 40, 39, so this floor is at 38. And this here is at 33, so that gives us 5 blocks up above, and ooh, and actually this is up one higher, so we'll have 6 blocks above to work with that. I think that is just going to be enough room to do it. There might be some like prismarine showing from the floor above down into here, but that'll be something we can work with pretty easily, I think, and not too much of a big deal. We also have this cave back here we'll need to light at some point more so, and we might even use that as kind of a more extension of our water temple base thing here, kind of keep everything underground and looking really cool and stuff. I think that's going to actually be really very different from what we've had previously, and I think just having a nice large room here for storage and have room up here to add other side rooms and stuff to it too is also going to be really nice for us. And then we've got that down there, and yeah, so that's going to actually be what we do. We'll probably need to do a lot of AFKing so we can actually get the supplies to build the storage room, so that's probably going to be next episode. And also between now and next episode, I believe tomorrow, we're going to be starting the next season of City Skylines, which is going to be very, very different from the last season, that we're actually going to be using a whole bunch of mods this time around. So yeah, not vanilla this time. We're going to actually mod up the game, do different stuff with it, and it's going to be kind of nice to have a little bit of a different pace to the series, and it'll hopefully go well. I'm sure it will, but, you know. That's all the time we have for this episode of PolyCraft, though. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!